Good morning, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for those who will watch the replay. My name is Tashana Taylor, also known as the Purpose Engineer. I specialize in teaching aspiring authors how to redefine their life's mess, removing the guilt and shame from their past, and share their stories and insights with the world. For the month of July, if you've been following me on my Facebook page, you will see that I focus on purpose. Purpose to me is the foundation that is needed to do what you've been called to do or you've been purposed to do. And so, as an entrepreneur, author, teacher, and speaker, I speak to a lot of individuals that I connect with, and most of the time, they're not really clear on what it is that they're supposed to do. Lord, I can relate. And here's how. So I've been in business for over 20 years, unsure of what it was that I was supposed to do. I started out in the early mid-90s with my first business as an event and wedding planner. And this was done immediately after high school. I mean, like right out of high school. Graduated in June. By August, I was operating a business. So life happened. And I stayed stuck in my tracks until my son was born, and the desire to teach him about life and business as well as leaving him a legacy was very important to me. So I had to reevaluate and look at some of these things that caused me to be stuck, and I had to take my business serious in 2008, and I've been running ever since. And sure, life will happen and you will have challenges that will surface along the way. But what I can tell you is that each of us were born with a unique life purpose. Identifying, acknowledging, and honoring this purpose is the most important action that you can take. Take time to understand what you are here to do, and then pursue that with passion and enthusiasm. Do me a favor. Feel free to like this video, share it with your followers. Feel free to comment if there's anything that I share with you that you can relate to, because I really do want to hear from you. And I want to leave you with some tips that can help you to find your purpose. Number one, I want you to explore the things that you love to do and what comes easy to you. You have to uncover that. Not mama and them, not the pastor, but you have to do the work. You have to do this by spending time discovering what you are most passionate about and what comes natural to you. It will take work, yes. And of course, but you should do this in a seamless way. And so, for example, I love to teach. I love to write. I love to bring other thought leaders together for conferences and workshops. I love to cook. I love to sing. And I love to talk. But these things come natural for me. And I invested many years in learning how to master these skills. Work is required, but suffering is not. Number two, ask yourself what qualities you enjoy sharing with other people. I want you to list at least two. Mine are peace and love, and I do these two, and there are more, but I do these two through inspiring and empowering others. I inspire people with sharing my life's messes in my workshops, in my conferences, and other live events that I host. I also write about them in the books that I've written or in the articles or the blogs that I write. And I empower these same people by teaching them the strategies that has helped me to be where I am today, so that they too can apply these techniques in their personal and professional lives. Now, is this helpful to you, what you've heard so far about purpose? If so, I want you to comment below and let me know, or send me an email at info@tashanataylor.com. Number three, I want you to get some help. Stop trying to rely on your own strength and go get some help. Seek a mentor or get a coach, one that you follow, do your homework for a while, and have seen the evidence in their lives that aligns with the goals that you are trying to reach. When I started in business and over 25 years ago, there were no coaches back then. I had family members, I had friends, and I had colleagues in the community to help me teach me what I know today. Now, there were a lot of mistakes that I made, let me tell you, but none of these mistakes were ever bad. They were actually the lessons that taught me what not to do when I decided to move forward and not stay stuck. one thing that I'm learning now is not to have more grind than grace. And what I mean by this is that sometimes we experience the comparison issue where we glance over into our neighbor's yard, downplaying the true gifts, talents, skills, and abilities that was placed on the inside of us for looking to see what they're doing and trying to duplicate their process. But if that's you, stop doing that right now, because what I can tell you from experience is that you will deal with confusion, frustration, overwhelm, but most of all, burnout. And this is where a coach or a mentor will come into your life to help you with your self-confidence, to help you with your esteem, to help you to heal from those past traumas that cause you to stay stuck, and to teach you how to redefine your life, reaffirm what you already know about who you are and what you've been called to do, and rebuild that mess that you experienced in your past, and show you how to look at these events that's happened as masterpieces. They're not all bad. It's all in how you look at it. So listen, you got big dreams and ambitions, and now it's time for you to start acting on it. There is only 5 months left in 2019, and you said in the beginning of the year this is what you're going to do. So start where you are, even if you don't even have all of the pieces put together, and start saying hello to your purpose. Take it one day at a time. Hire a mentor or a coach, and hey, don't be expecting stuff for free all the time. Like, you only get what you pay for. So if you getting the information for free, you can only go but so far. Study, read books if you don't have a lot of money to invest, ask questions, network with other people, but do something. I always ask my students the same questions that I'm going to ask you. Are you where you want to be? What's stopping you and why? If you haven't asked yourself these questions, I'd like to challenge you to up-level every area in your life by starting now. I hope that this was helpful. Don't forget to reach out to me on social media at Tashana Taylor, spelled TSCHANNA Taylor, or send me an email at info@tashanataylor.com. Also, for the month of July, I am selling most of my books for $10. That's right, $10. So stay tuned for the information to be shared by this weekend on how to get your copies of some of the books that I've written. If there's a particular topic that you need more information on, and you'd like for me to create some videos to help you with that information, send me an email of what you need, and I'll be sure to record you a few videos to help you along the way. So it was a pleasure chatting with you on today. I hope that you gained some valuable insight on purpose, and I want you to be healed, equipped, and restored. Talk to you next time. I am Tashana Taylor. Take care.